So one of my accounts is a dummy account. Hey friends, what's up? Aloha, how's it going? I got an awesome tutorial today on how to get yourself up and running on Instagram if you are building a business, a personal brand, a lifestyle blog, or building a network marketing business. So tune in. How has your 2019 been? Took the turn in 2019. I got a whole bunch of content done and then the flu hit me. And I was like on my back for a while. But it kind of got me thinking about everything that 2019 has in store. You know, sometimes you got to slow down, and when you slow down, you can take that time to figure out what you need to do to get up and running. And that's exactly what I did. So today's like one of the first days that I'm back and working, and I got content on my computer. I got some videos that I'm going to be pushing out and sharing with you to help you know how to build your business online. But today I was like, I'm gonna just set up the camera and shoot a video because there's actually a ton that I want to share right now that doesn't have to do with what I have on my computer, and specifically it has to do with building a business online on Instagram. Why? Because Instagram rocks. So I've built a six-figure income online, and I've done it mostly through social media on Facebook, and I'm like, you know what? Now it's time for us to step it up. So I'm doing it. I think you should do it too. And if you want my checklist, I'm gonna give it to you right now. But make sure to stay till the end of this video, because at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you my secret tip on how I make sure that I get all of my formatting done right and I get all of my wording looking how I want it to look on my Instagram account. But first, we're gonna go through the checklist. So check point number 1 on how to get yourself up and running and building your business online on Instagram if you are an online marketer, a lifestyle blogger or vlogger, or a network marketer like myself. Number 1, you gotta decide which account you're gonna go with. What do I mean? Well, you got your personal account. No doubt if you're already thinking about building a business, you probably already have an Instagram account. So you got that Instagram account, it's your personal account. Maybe you haven't been building a business through that account, but that's the account that you currently are in. That's your personal account. So the question is, are you gonna go full steam ahead and start building your personal brand on Instagram on your personal profile? Or are you going to open another Instagram account? So you may be wondering like, okay, what's the difference? You know, why should I open another account? Or why shouldn't I just do it on my personal account? Look, if you're willing to go full blown on your personal account, then I say go for it. You've already developed a following on your personal account. You got people who know you. You got people who are liking your stuff, and maybe you're already showing up on your personal account. Then that's awesome. Keep going on your personal account. However, keep in mind, if you're going to be building a business and especially starting to establish yourself as a brand on Instagram, then you're going to have to be willing to adjust what you're posting on your personal account. Like if you have your personal account, you can post whatever you want to post right now because maybe you're not building a business on it, right? So you're just posting whatever. Post whatever you feel like posting in the day. You know, we got all the different aspects of our personality. You like food, you like the beach, the kids' soccer games, the trophy, the dinner that you went to, the girls' night out. Hey, you just post it all. But as you start to become more streamlined in your internet marketing approach, specifically your Instagram marketing approach, then you're probably going to have to start streamlining your message, which is going to be the start of you building your brand. So you're going to start streamlining that message, which means there might be some posts that you may want to show on your Instagram, but you wouldn't be in alignment with what your brand is. You know what I'm saying? So if you're willing to be like, hey, you know what? I don't need to post the kids' trophies unless it's applicable, or I don't need to post the girls' night out. I don't need to post the margaritas. You know, I don't need to post my messy laundry when I want to show everybody I'm behind on my laundry. Like whatever it is, like, are you willing to say, I'm going to change what I normally post on my personal account? Because if you're willing to do that, then go for it on your personal account. Now, on the other hand, you might be like, I want to just keep that personal account because I want to be able to post what I want to post. Or maybe that personal account, they're not even the people that I'm going to be marketing to. Or that personal account, I'm going to just keep it for myself. Then in that case, you're going to open up a second account, and that's going to be the account that you're going to start building your brand in. So that's the first question I would ask you is, what do you want to do? Do you want to start building your personal account, or do you want to like immediately start creating a new account and just hit it hard in that new account with your new branding, your new look, your new message, whatever that is? And then remember, nothing's set in stone. So even though I listed this as number one to decide where you're gonna do it, you can always change it. Let's say you just decide to run with your personal account for now, and then you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna create another one later. You can do that as well. But it's important for you to understand that as you make this decision to start branding yourself and coming to your market with your message, that you're gonna have to start streamlining who you are, because you wanna show your audience who you are through all of your Instagram posting. Number two, your bio. So now that you're branding yourself, now that you're starting to market yourself online on Instagram, you're gonna need a bio that pretty much gives people a taste of who you are as a whole. Are you a marketer? Then toss something about that up there. Do you enjoy travel? Toss that up. Are you promoting health and wellness products? Then toss something about health and wellness up there. It's important for you to create a bio that's catchy, that shows that you put thought into it, that's fun. You get 158 characters where people can come there and pretty much get a snapshot of who you are. So give yourself some time to think about what you want to write in your bio. Number three, the link in your bio. So in your bio, Instagram also gives you a chance to list one website link, one URL link. It doesn't count in the 150 characters that you have for your bio, but it shows up right at the bottom of your bio. So you have one chance to send people one place. Now, this is really important to me when I'm coaching people, whether they're my team members or they're my clients, or if I'm just talking with other peers. We all know how important it is to have that one link in your Instagram account. And if you follow people who market themselves online, a lot of times on Instagram, a lot of times you'll see that they'll say link in bio, link in bio, link in bio, because there is always only one link that you can have in that bio. So what should that link in your bio be? Well, I'll give you a couple of ideas. First off, if you are building a business online, if you are in network marketing, if you're in affiliate marketing, if you're in online marketing, if you're a lifestyle blogger, whatever it is, if you're building a business online, then you should be thinking about creating a list. And I'm not gonna go too deep into this, but I do wanna spend a few minutes talking about you creating your list. So your list is the list of people that you will begin or already are marketing to. And it's a list of emails. And if you get into like bots, or if you get into other things, you can have lists that are in other platforms. But I'm just gonna focus right now on talking to you about having an email list. Now, if you're marketing yourself online, you have to show up for your people. And you may think like, oh, well, I'm online and they follow me, so that's how I'm showing up. You know, I'm on Instagram and they follow me on Instagram. So when I show up, they check me out. But life's busy for people and algorithms are crazy. So even if you're putting out this great content, your audience is not guaranteed to see your content. Even if they want to see your content. Let's say they click follow because they want to see what you're going to be posting on Instagram, or they're following you on other forms of social media because they want to see what you got going on. Guess what? They're going to miss it. Most of the time they're gonna miss it. It's just what it is. Social media comes and goes, and unless they're on their phone at that exact time for them to catch it on social media, then the chances are they won't see it. So that's why it's important for you to begin, have, or work in and grow your list. Begin, have, or work in and grow your list. So your list means you have their email address, you have captured their email address, and now you have their email address so that you can literally send information to them. Like you can send them an email from you showing them what you want them to see. Doesn't that sound awesome? Well, if you're marketing online, then that's going to be one of the main ways that you market. So let's come back now to this link that's in your page. I do suggest for you to have a landing page where you can capture the email of someone who comes to your Instagram account and is interested in receiving more information from you. Let's say that again. I do suggest for you to have a landing page where you can capture the email of someone who comes to your Instagram account and is interested in receiving more information from you. So how do you create that landing page? There are a number of different platforms out there on the World Wide Web that can help you create your landing page. And I've actually listed the one that I specifically use because I love them. I think they're awesome. I've been using their landing pages for a long time. It's not one of the huge mainstream landing pages. And I just love supporting people who are homegrown business owners like myself. And this company is an amazing company. So I'm gonna drop the link right in the description. It'll be the first link and you can literally sign up for for their landing page there. And if you need any help with this stuff that I'm talking about, then drop the word help below. Just comment help and I'm gonna get right to you and I'm gonna be like, what do you need help with? And I can help you with this. Because this is something that really excites me, because a lot of times people feel so overwhelmed when they're like, whoa, you know, am I actually gonna have like a landing page? Am I actually gonna have a URL? How do I do those things? But it's not really that hard. And I remember when I was super overwhelmed with those things, because believe it or not, I'm not a techie person. But the coolest thing about technology is once you learn how to work one piece of technology and you learn how to work it, you can keep using it over and over. You never have to relearn it. So once you learn how to make a landing page like the one that I'm suggesting, then you can always do it over and over. And here's an example of a landing page, brandyshinoto.com/shop-now. That's one of my landing pages. That's actually a landing page that I will use on my Instagram account. I'm showing it to you right now. And don't get freaked out about the length of it, brandyshinoto.com/shop-now, because the truth is I'm never verbally telling somebody to go there. Like I'm never verbally like, hey, go to my website. It's brandyshinoto.com/shop-now. No, 100% of the time it's just clicking. So I will use that link. All somebody has to do is click there. But if you want to go and check it out, that's what a landing page is. And that's a landing page that actually comes from my website that is also built from the link I'm going to share with you. But one more thing, you can also mask it. So like if I didn't want to say brandyshinoto.com/shop-now, I can mask it with something else if I wanted to. I do have a masked landing page as well, but that's just a masked URL. Like I bought the URL and I hid the longer one that I have similar to brandyshinoto.com/shop-now. Again, if you need help with this, I would love to just answer your questions, because I believe that every online marketer needs to understand how to utilize the World Wide Web to market as their best self. So drop the word help below and I'm gonna jump in and be like, okay, I'm gonna help you out. But that's number 3. So knowing what link to have. A simple one, like I said, is to have a landing page where if somebody's interested, they want more information about what you do, who you are, they found you on Instagram, they click on the link, they drop their name and email, and now you're creating your list so that you can continue to give information to the people who want it. You can give them more information, more detailed information. You can let them know when you got stuff going on. Okay, the second link that you can put there is something from a website called Linktree. If you go to linktree.com or just Google Linktree. Anyways, it's a free account thing where you can have different lists. It's still not a landing page, but at least it gives people options of things that they could click if you didn't want to just direct them somewhere. And then of course, if you wanted to just send somebody to an affiliate page or something like that, you can put your link there as well. But you know, personally, I wouldn't suggest that. When I teach online marketing, I'm teaching online marketing to people that are looking to develop a real online following and people who are looking to communicate with other people. So if you were to just drop like an affiliate link there in your bio and expect people to just click and buy, that really wouldn't work. And you're not really creating a pathway for them to communicate with you. So that's not my style, but that is something else that you can do. All right, so that's number 3. That was the link in your bio. Now, number 4 on my checklist of getting yourself up and running for marketing yourself on Instagram would be to get some apps. That's gonna help you do some kind of word art, pick art, whatever it is. And I actually do have a list for you here. Hold up, let me grab it. So like the simplest one is Pick Collage. Pick Collage is free. You can download it and there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with Pick Collage. There's Story Art, Unfold, Word Swag, Font Mania. There's just a ton. When I was going through everything on my phone, I couldn't believe how many apps I had on my phone. A ton, way too much. But the reason why you need these apps is because now that you're marketing yourself on social media, on Instagram, you may want to create pictures with words on them to set yourself apart and to start creating the look for your personal branding. Also, one of the things we see on Instagram every single day are quotes. So if you have your own pick art app, then you'll be able to create quotes that kind of look the same. So you can again start to create your branding. Most of the apps will give you a whole bunch of sizes because they want to accommodate you for, you know, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, story posts, all those types of things. So just go play with a bunch of apps, but it is important for you to have some of those apps so you can start using the colors you want to use and the fonts that you want to use when you're creating, whether it's quotes or words on your pictures or whatever other infographics you're going to be creating to market and promote your product, service, or opportunity. And then number 5 is the Preview app. Go get the Preview app today. Download it on your phone. I think it's an amazing app for Instagram. Okay, don't you just love when that happens? When your card gets full because you didn't check that there's a million videos on your card already. I hope you're loving this video. Are you liking the content? Is it helping you? If it's helping you, drop the word boss below, B-O-S-S, B-O-S-S, if it is helping you, please. Okay, I'm almost done here. Card is replaced, batteries are good, and I'm gonna finish telling you about how you're gonna get up and running and rocking your Instagram account. All right, so the preview app is just bomb because through that preview app, you'll be able to see how your Instagram flow is gonna look. It's so simple. They just make it super easy for you to drop in all these images and then start playing with how you want your grid to look, how you want the aesthetics to look. So it's all good. Now you stayed till the end and I told you I was gonna share with you my secret of how I create the formatting that I want on my Instagram posts and how I just make sure everything looks the way I want it to look. If you Google how to format your posts right, like you're gonna get a whole bunch of links, and I promise you I have tried them all. And if you have a tried and proved way that works with the way you format and you put brackets in or you do dots or whatever, go ahead and like give me an emoji and say I know the secret. If you know the secret, drop it below if say I know the secret. But if not, I'm gonna share with you my secret of what works for me. So when you're formatting your copy, whether it's your bio or the copy that goes with your Instagram post, you want it to look aesthetically pleasing. And you may notice that when you're formatting it in Instagram, sometimes it doesn't look the way you want it to look. If you've already Googled this, you probably would have seen the tip to format your comments or your content in your notes. Whatever it is, format it in your notes first, and they probably would have told you to copy and paste, right? Copy it from your notes and paste it into your Instagram, your Instagram copy, and then post it. But you may still have found that even when you do that, the formatting, the way it looks on the notes is not what it looks like on your Instagram. Happens all the time. So here's my secret of what I do to just make sure that I know exactly what I'm gonna get on my Instagram account, and I know that I'm not gonna be like posting and reposting and reposting and reposting trying to figure out how it looks, which would affect our algorithm, because we don't want to do that. Right when you post on Instagram, you don't want to change anything in the first 20 or 30 minutes. Okay, so this is what I do. I actually have a dummy Instagram account. So I used another email account and I have a dummy Instagram account. And if you haven't done this yet on your Instagram, you can have multiple accounts. Like Instagram lets you have multiple accounts that are under one login. So you don't have to log in and log out. You just have to toggle between the accounts. So one of my accounts is a dummy account. And what I do is I'll do the formatting in my notes and I'll follow whatever tips and tricks I've learned along the way, or I'll Google it or whatever, but I'll still format it in my notes, and then I'll bring it over to my dummy account, and then I'll drop it into my dummy account and I'll post it so I can see how it lands. And then if it's not formatted the way I want it to format, then I'll go over. Sometimes you have to like double space it and then it'll create a space. Sometimes you have to put a dash. I can do another video where I give you all the little hacks that I found that has worked for me. But right now I want you to know that that is the best way for you to have a foolproof way to know what your formatting is gonna look like. Instead of like hoping it's gonna look good, dropping it into your real account, it looking funky, you having to fight with yourself because you want to change it, but you know you shouldn't because of algorithms. Just create a dummy account, do all your formatting, do all the hacks that you learn, drop it there and work from there. And your dummy account, don't follow anyone, don't let anyone follow you, and make sure it's private. Does that sound good? Did you love that tip? If you love the tip, go ahead and drop an emoji below. Let me know who you are, where you're coming in from. I'm back in the living from my cold, and I'm really excited to be building with you online. All right, guys, thanks so much. If you like this content, please go ahead and subscribe.